what you all been waiting for.
You're tapped in to Way Up with Angela Yee.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. B-Dot's here.
Good job, B-Dot.
Happy Thursday.
He's got on his quarter zip.
It's a Gap hoodie.
By the way, I took the train today. I was walking in and I saw B-Dot on the street, and he did not have his wits about him. He walked right past me, and I was like, B-Dot.
I don't talk to strangers.
And
Good job, B-Dot.
B-Dot, you got to be more aware walking the streets.
All right.
Okay, you could have gotten pickpocketed. Anything could have happened to you.
Who's gonna mug me? You'll be practicing. I ain't got
You
nothing
weren't
for
even paying attention.
I know.
Everybody, get your head out of your phones.
All right.
And look around. Okay. I'm also excited that we are going to have Congressman Jim Clyburn joining us today.
Okay.
He's got a book out called The First Eight.
All right.
He's standing on the shoulders of the first eight. You know, when we think about conversations about, some people look at him and think he was like the first black congressperson in South Carolina, and that's not true. So he's going to give you some history lessons.
You must learn.
All right. Over 30 years of service.
Wow.
When we come back, let's shine a light. 800-292-5150. Pay attention. Look around you. All right. And shine a light on somebody doing something positive in a quarter zip. 800-292-5150. Call us up. Let us know who you want to shine a light on.
I'ma shine. Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy, B-Dot.
Good job, B-Dot.
That's right.
And today I want to shine a light on Tisha Thompson. She's the founder and CEO of LYS Beauty.
All right.
That means love yourself. And she actually is on a mission to shake up the beauty industry. She has more than 15 years of industry experience working across product development, brand management, marketing, finance, and operations. Since launching her line, and she launched it just back in 2021, she has grown their sales to over $10 million.
Damn, she hiring?
And she launched right into Sephora. A lot of times people don't do things that way, but she did things kind of a different way. And she had $500,000 in startup capital in order to make that happen.
Wow.
A lot of people are struggling in the beauty industry right now.
Yeah.
You know, we spend so much money in that business, and a lot of brands we see are not thriving the way that they should. But she's been doing a great job, and part of what she does is clean makeup and also making sure that she caters to all different skin tones.
What's dirty makeup?
Clean as far as ingredients.
Oh, okay.
Right, so you're not using harmful ingredients.
Gotcha.
Get it? Like clean eating,
Got it.
not
Got
dirty
it.
eating.
Got it.
All right, now, Nikki, who do you want to shine a light on?
I want to shine a light on my mom. Her name is Seale. She's from Brooklyn, New York.
Yay.
I want to let her know that I love her ever since she had me. She's been looking out for me and my 4 boys, and I appreciate that.
You have 4 boys?
I got one in the Marines, a 33-year-old about to be in the precinct, a football player, and then I have a 15-year-old named Karan.
You did that, and you always going to be taken care of.
Yes, I appreciate it.
All right, well, shout out to her, and shout out to you, too, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much, and I love y'all, and y'all have a wonderful holiday.
All right, you have a great holiday, too. Give all the boys a group hug for me.
Oh, I definitely will. Thank you for taking my call. Love you so much.
Love you, too. Take care.
Bye-bye.
That was Shine a Light, 800-292-5150. In case you couldn't get through, you can always leave a message and shine a light that way. And when we come back, let's do some Yee tea. Let's talk about Burna Boy.
Okay.
He is responding to the fan that fell asleep in, I guess, a former fan at the front row of his show. I thought it was going to be on some, what can I do to help? But
Right.
It was the opposite. It's way up.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip, Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. Me and B-Dot are here.
Good job, B-Dot.
Yes, I am.
Let's get into this Yee tea. All right, so Burna Boy is unapologetic. He did eject a sleeping fan from his concert. This was in Denver. And she actually gave her explanation of what happened. She was going through a lot. She was a fan. She was excited to be there, but she was tired. He came out late, and then I guess her child's father died, and it was stressful. It had been very stressful for her during that time. So here he is kicking her out, not knowing all this, of course, at the time.
Right.
So when I stand up here and I see you over there with your girl sleeping in front of me, I'm not doing no more song until you take her home.
Have you ever slept at a concert?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I don't think so. I probably would leave, but I also can understand she really was a fan. Like, if you paid for front row seats,
Yeah.
I'm sure her intention wasn't to fall asleep. You know what I mean? Like, you don't go there thinking, oh, what if she was narcoleptic? Like, you just don't know if you're performing because nobody would do that, right? So he now is saying, apologize if I'm wrong. I'm not always right, but I feel right about this. Anyway, I'm just human, so F me. They never post any of the good I do in this world, but they go wild and viral when they feel I finally effed up. I've seen people who never even acknowledged my existence before now posting how this is not cool or writing think pieces on me. And he said, I understand the agenda against me, and I came to terms with it a long time ago, so my skin is bulletproof. I wasn't going to address this, but if you make the pilot uncomfortable in a plane you bought a ticket for, you will be deboarded or arrested as soon as you land. You pay school fees, but you will be kicked out of class if you make it uncomfortable for the teacher to do his job. My show is that people who have beaten cancer or overcame something very serious, and none of them have ever slept. I leave my soul on every stage I get on, even if it's only 10 people in attendance. Wow. And he said, I will gladly be canceled if we are now in a world where you can treat me like a stripper, slap my ass, and tell me to keep dancing because you throw $100 at me.
Every Burna Boy ticket should come with a blanket.
Now, what if people go and just pretend to be asleep? No, but anyway, so seeing that's not really an apology.
Yeah.
That's more like doubling down on what it is that you did. I actually felt bad for the woman when she put up her post because we don't know what people are going through right now. Right. And she did spend her money. I can understand him being on stage and that's a distraction. Somebody's in the front row asleep, but maybe that's a time to make more light of it.
Right.
And be like, okay, let's get her up on the stage because...
Yeah, put on the Summer Jam screen.
And it could have ended up being a nice moment.
Right.
But... I guess that's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen now.
All right. Well, you got it, Burna Boy. All right. Now, Max B, his wife, says that she first discovered his music through her ex-boyfriend at the time. She was on Talk with Flea. And she was there with Max B. And they asked about how they connected. Here's what she said.
Funny story. So I had like an ex-boyfriend and he would listen to his music. I didn't know he was locked up. That's when I researched him and stuff like that. And I found out about his case.
So how's this ex-boyfriend feel now?
I mean, he's happy for me.
Did he ask to meet him?
That's crazy.
Actually, he invited him to the wedding.
Wow.
That was nice of him. She said she wrote to him. And it led to handwritten letters back and forth, and then they got married in February.
Would you invite your ex to a wedding?
No.
No.
When we come back, we have About Last Night, where we discuss what we did last night. I started watching a new show.
Oh, yeah?
I'm going to tell you about it. So far, it's interesting. I only saw the first episode, but I want to see if you've seen it, and I want to know what you did. It's way up.
So, about last night. Here's how it went down.
All right, it's way up with Angela Yee. Me and B-Dot are here.
Good job, B-Dot.
That's right.
B-Dot, what did you do last night?
I had a late night, man. You know, I went to go get some tacos, but I was really enjoying reading the comments from our Ray J interview.
That wasn't even a for real Ray J interview. That was Ray J walking past and being like, let me come in here for a minute.
I spent my night just doom scrolling, laughing, at the comments.
But I know with Ray J, I got to get him in and out. Yeah. I was like, let's just record some things because his attention span is not enough to be like when I don't even know how he used to guest host when he was up here. Man. Because he was all over the place. Yes. We never knew what was going to happen. He's not going to focus on topic. But yes.
Someone said Ray J's the new Eddie Kane. So that had me dying, man.
Is there a heart in the house tonight?
Exactly.
Well, last night after what you said, I went home and I was watching a new show. I'm always trying to find something new to watch because I finished All Her Fault. Okay. Which I didn't know was based on a true story. A lot of things on TV are based on a true story. So now there's a new series that I started watching. Well, it's not new, but it's on Apple TV. It's called Government Cheese.
That's what I'm going to be eating in a minute.
With David Oyelowo. Starring in it, Simone Missick is in it, and basically, and I only so far have seen the first episode, but I love him as an actor, and I love Simone Missick as well. And so basically, he gets released from prison. He goes back home. He has this grand idea. He has invented a self-sharpening drill, and so he's thinking of ways that he's going to make the family rich. Okay. Because a lot of people, when they go to jail, they're very entrepreneurial. They have all these things, but it's not focused in the right way. Right. So that's where I'm at so far. He's back home. He's living in a garage because she's like, you're not staying in here, but he gets to sleep in the garage. And I said, look, at least it's a place to stay and a roof over your head. Yeah. So that's what I started watching. If anybody's seen it, I'm only on episode 1. So hit me up and let me know what you think about it so far. I had never even heard of it. So
I'm going to check it out.
I don't know if it's good yet.
All right.
But I'm just saying he's
they're
a great actor so far. So that alone is enough to make me watch something.
Fair enough.
All right, now when we come back, I need y'all to pick a side. Do you have any pets, B-Dot?
No, I do not.
Does anybody in this room have... Okay, Navy, our board up. He does. What do you have, a cat or a dog or a lizard?
A lizard?
It's hilarious.
He has a gerbil.
I got a cat.
He loves his gerbil. Like, why is
I
his
feel
fur?
personally attacked.
Why is his fur all matted?
I have a cat. My mom has 2 dogs. That's what it is.
He didn't come to work yesterday. He was playing with his gerbil.
How did we get here?
So go ahead. You have a gerbil.
No, I have a cat. Her name's Domino.
Okay.
A cat named Domino. That's your cat.
Yeah.
Or was it like, somebody in your family had it?
It's a family cat.
Okay, but you consider it yours.
Yeah.
Like it sleeps in your bed.
No, she doesn't do that.
Okay. All right. Well, here is what Sierra, Lala, Kelly Rowland had a whole conversation on Level Up Podcast. Here's what they were talking about.
What's wrong with a cat? Okay, I think that a man who has a pet is attractive.
Okay. A man who has a cat is attractive.
A dog, yeah, but a cat.
A man who's got a cat.
He got a meow.
Ooh. They're talking about you. They're talking about you.
You're like a super villain.
Pick a side, guys. Is a man owning a cat a red flag, yes or no? And I've heard this before. 800-292-5150. Would you own a cat, B-Dot?
Nah, I'm not really into the pets.
I want to hear why. 800-292-5150. Pick a side. Is a man owning a cat a red flag? 800-292-5150. It's way up.
It's time to pick a side and stay there.
All right, it's way up with Angela Yee. I'm here with B-Dot.
Good job, B-Dot.
Yes, I am.
Now, there's one guy in this room who owns a cat. His name is Navy. His cat's name is Domino. And I actually grew up with cats.
Okay.
But this all comes from the Level Up podcast. Sierra, Lala, Kelly Rowland, they were talking about, is it a red flag if a man owns a cat? Listen.
What's wrong with a cat? Okay, I think that a man who has a pet is attractive.
A man who has a cat is attractive.
A dog, yeah, but a cat.
A man who's got a cat.
He got a meow.
Garfield.
Now, what do you think about that, B-Dot?
I mean, I'm not a pet guy, right? But I understand why some people do have pets, cats, dogs, or whatever. My daughter has 2 dogs. I think with some people, they look at a cat as feminine.
Why do cats get such a bad rap?
I don't know.
First, they always would shame women. Oh, if you had a cat, she's going to die lonely with her cats. Like, what? All right. And we grew up with cats in the house, and I used to love my cats. They would come wake me up in the morning, scratch on the door. They wanted to come inside and everything. I don't have them now because I don't want to ruin my furniture.
Right.
And I don't want to declaw them because they said that's evil. But we want to know, what do you guys think? Elizabeth, is men owning cats a red flag?
Not at all. I don't even understand why it would be.
Okay. Yeah, it's been a conversation for some reason.
I feel like cats are less common pets maybe than dogs, and I don't see any difference.
Okay. All right. That's fair enough. And listen, we live in New York.
Right.
And if you have a cat, you have a less of a chance you have a problem with mice.
That's it.
Exactly. Your apartment's clean.
All right. Well, thank you for that. One person in the room is thrilled.
Y'all have a good one.
You too. Hey, Curtis.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Me and B-Dot want to know, is it a red flag when a guy has cats as pets in the house?
I would say no, because it leaves more opportunity to go outside of the house and do more things. When you got a dog, it restricts you.
Okay, I can see that.
That.
I want to say this, though. I feel like it's always been a woman as a cat lady. People acted like that was a problem. I don't know how it switched over to the men.
I did grow up with a single mom, and she did have cats, so maybe it bled off onto me like that.
Do your cats, scratch up the furniture and stuff, though?
So I put up guards.
All right, thank you for calling.
Yeah, absolutely. Have a good morning.
You too. Tamia.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it a red flag when men have cats as pets?
No, it's not. It's not. It just shows how affectionate they are and how caring they are.
Aw, that's sweet.
That's nice.
Do you have cats?
I did have a cat. I don't have any pets right now because I have children.
That's enough for me, right? All right, see? So I don't know where this myth came from, but it was a whole conversation about men having cats. Hey, Jay, how are you?
Good. How you doing, Yee?
I'm good. Me and Beat are asking, what do you think about having a cat as a man?
It's giving sassy. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's giving real sassy.
Why?
Because, Queen Lorraine make that her. Yeah, that's how the female is to me. You feel me? I can't.
You know, they done studies, and they said that men who are cat owners actually treat women better.
Lies.
Okay.
So maybe you should give him a
Yeah, we
for
should
Christmas.
pet you. We're gonna have you adopt a cat.
Oh hell no!
It's gonna make you a better man.
Everything, I can't do it.
All right. Well, thank you for calling, Jay. Good luck.
All right,
Let me hear you meow again.
Purr.
No, I don't even do that.
All right. Take care.
All right.
Ooh, all right. One person. Well, when we come back, let's talk about new things on the TV. Kevin Hart has a new special coming out on Netflix, and we have that trailer for you. And also, we'll talk about this controversy with Pharrell.
Oh.
What is going on? It's way up.
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that yee tea. Come and get the tea.
I know that's right. It's way up. I'm with B-Dot.
Good job, B-Dot.
Kind of slow on the drop there, Navy.
I don't know what's going on. He's thinking about his cat at home. Now let's get into it right away. Pharrell is facing backlash. Now, before we get into that, I want to talk about, I just feel like he's been a topic of conversation as of late.
Right.
He has these new Louis Vuitton Timberlands, and there's only 50 pairs worldwide. They each have 18 karat gold hardware.
Jeez.
And they have the LV monogram. Do you like them?
No. They look tacky.
Well, it'll cost you $82,000.
What?
Yes. Who is paying $82,000 for some Louis Vuitton Timberland boots right now?
You know how many Coach and Michael Kors bags I could buy?
I would love to see if anybody is actually going to buy these and purchase these. Now, the reason I'm saying this also, though, is because he's getting backlash for refusing to take a political side. He also wants black creatives to focus on excellence instead of DEI. And DEI has been under attack. And by the way, I just always have to say this when I talk about DEI. DEI is not that you're unqualified and you get a job. It is a lot of times you're overqualified, but there's a lot of obstacles in people hiring you. And they can, a lot of times people who are very mediocre get jobs because of the color of their skin, the relationships that they have, nepotism and things like that. So a lot of times when it comes to DEI, it's people who are qualified only that can even be considered for a position, right? But anyway, here's what he had to say at his 5th annual Black Ambition Demo Day.
Do you think for what it is that you do and who you are, do you think you're the best? Okay, so do you want the job because you're black or because you're the best? Yes. Do you want someone to support your startup because you're black or because you're the best? Yes. It should be based on the thesis that you're the best, not because we are a total shade of a skin color.
I get where he's coming from. I think he believes in a meritocracy, but I think that sounds better in theory than it does translate in real world practice.
I just remember some really racist people saying things like, if my pilot is black, I don't trust it because people are getting... That's not true. You still have to take the same test in order to be a pilot. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just crazy the way that people have been framing DEI like you're not the best. A lot of times we excel in certain positions. We think about Virgil, who came before Pharrell at Louis Vuitton, and how much he excelled in his position to get to where he got to. But there's a lot of really exceptional black designers out there, but it's such a closed off space for people to be in. I'm not going to say that part, but anyway, Kevin Hart acting my age. There's a Netflix comedy special, and they have just put out the official trailer for that. This is his 5th Netflix special, and here is what that trailer sounds like.
I'm not the same man that I used to be. 45 is different. All we talk about now is injuries and medicine. This is real getting injured after 40. You do not make it back to 100%. Your ankle hit that court, the next day, you in that boot. I thought you twisted your ankle. Turns out it's my meniscus and my Achilles. They say I'm out for 8 months. I love the spicy chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. Every time I eat that sandwich, it comes out my like a buckshot. One shot. Bah! I don't even look back. I know it's a mess.
That's a funny bit.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's very true. My birthday's coming up.
Hey,
yours is too.
It is.
All right, so that's going to be on Netflix on Monday, November 24th. Perfect timing while we're all around for the holidays.
Yep.
And that's your Yeetie. When we come back, we have your Under the Radar stories. And one person in this room is devastated because this particular model of car is going to be discontinued. It's way up.
Check the news. I Got news. Dishing the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee, and it's time for Under the Radar with B-Dot.
Good job, B-Dot.
Thank you, Larry June.
All right, now, multiple reports are saying that the Nissan is going to discontinue the Nissan Altima.
Oh, no.
I know, after this year. They haven't issued a major public announcement, but people are saying that. And the Maxima actually ended back in 2023. So, sheesh.
How are the registered nurses going to get around now?
Is that what it's known for?
Yes. And a certain sorority as well.
Oh, my gosh.
What, Angela?
Do they still make Pathfinders?
I wish. I don't think they make them anymore.
What about a Toyota 4Runner?
4Runners was hard, man. That was hard.
All right, now, this is a sad story. So Mercedes Wells was wrongfully discharged from Franciscan Health Crown Point Hospital. And also, she was mistreated. Her family believes that this was due to her race. She actually ended up giving birth on the side of the road.
What?
Yeah, she said, I was treated so poorly and inhumane. Now, this video ended up going viral. She was told by hospital staff to go home and wait for her labor to progress. And 8 minutes after she left the hospital, she ended up giving birth on the side of the road.
Wow.
How do y'all not know what you're doing?
That's
that
crazy.
Bad. But here's what Mercedes Wells had to say.
I was met with really stern faces. I was in excruciating pain. She seen me in pain and agony. And I guess she still perceived me to not be in labor. I've seen how common it is in the black community, so I know that it happens often. I just never thought it would happen to me.
That has to be a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Listen, she even told them her contractions were 1 minute apart. And for some reason, they were not taking her seriously. She said she begged to stay while still upstairs in labor and in the delivery space, but she did not get any empathy, she said. And she said she was treated so poorly and so inhumanely.
Damn.
And we've been seeing a lot of these videos lately. And look, we know that black maternal health care is a huge issue in this country. So the Wells family has since retained a lawyer. Do that.
Yep.
And the hospital, by the way, has also released a statement.
I bet they have.
They said, we are grateful to learn from online and media reports that both mother and child are reportedly doing well. While patient privacy laws make it difficult for us to comment more deeply, it is important to note that the videos and the narrative surrounding them do not accurately represent Franciscan Health Crown Point's Catholic Healthcare Ministry's values, which include respect for life, compassionate concern, and Christian stewardship.
After it's all said and done, they're going to probably rename a wing after the baby.
Listen, that is what an awful experience. That should have been a beautiful experience. And that is your Under the Radar. Today we have Congressman James Clyburn joining us later, talking about his book, The First 8, but he's also just a legend. And we got the Way Up mix for you at the top of the hour.
Way Up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way Up.
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with B-Dot.
Good job, B-Dot.
Yes, I am.
I've been having to fill B-Dot in on this world of reality TV.
Please.
So, this was a big story when this happened. Mia Thornton from Real Housewives of Potomac got arrested in Georgia. It's all on video.
Oh.
She actually got arrested yesterday at the airport. That's the worst when they waiting for you.
Facts.
Well, you could tell when they looking for somebody. But it was for larceny. And apparently she is being accused of stealing from a furnished condo that she was living in. It's $11,000 worth of goods.
Damn.
And here she is getting arrested in the airport.
Is it possible to call him? He has the storage key. I just want him to go put that furniture back. Enough is enough.
What did she steal? Like a couch or something?
Well, apparently she took the TV. They said she even took the remote.
Damn.
But I guess you can't take the TV without the remote.
Right.
Yeah, it's the furniture, the television, and you know that's not yours. It was a furnished condo. But you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know you didn't buy that furniture. So, yeah, apparently people are saying, well, you are making fun of Wendy from Real Housewives so crazy, and then this ends up happening.
Wow.
And we know that's, it's embarrassing. All right, now another person who everybody's talking about, these flights right now, boy, you know it's a high-stress time. Portia, this Delta flight incident landed her on the FBI's radar.
Uh-oh.
And they are still investigating, just so you know, but there's body cam footage of Portia interacting with the cops. This was Sunday in Atlanta again at the airport where she's telling her side of the story. She said she was listening to these videos on her phone, and you know how it is on the plane. The person next to you might not like that. Here's what happened.
The Instagram was on, and she told me, am I going to have to listen to that? I said, well, you know, there was a nicer way you could have said that. And then she says, what who the do you think you are? And so I said, oh, no. I said, y'all need to get her out of here. Please get her away from me. She tried to take her phone, record, and she drops her phone on the floor. She's like, you hit me. Oh, my God. I'm pressing charges. I want you to be in jail.
Sounds like a terrorist.
Right, from
Jeez.
all of this from listening to social media on your phone. Now, the woman has also spoken out.
Oh.
She's a 70-year-old white lady.
You don't say.
And here's her side of the story.
And after about 25 minutes of her on Instagram, full blast, I said, am I going to have to listen to that the whole time? And she said, do you like it? And I said, no. And she said, well, I don't like the way you asked me. And the next thing I know, there was a fingernail so close to my eye that I thought I was going to be physically attacked. She had her hands in my face, screaming, calling me crazy. I'm afraid for my life.
Wow. And moments like this is where you really need the black box so we can hear what happened.
The I'm afraid for my life part is a lot. Like, you're really afraid for your life. Now, I feel bad that she's 70 years old.
Yeah.
And maybe it's not, am I going to have to listen to this whole maybe the thing to do is to say, hey, would you mind turning that down? Thanks. I mean, it's hard to ask people to do things like that, you know.
Those press-ons are lethal, Angela.
Anyway, we'll see what happens, though, because they're both telling different sides of the story. But I ain't like how she said she's scared for her life. Come on, lady. All right, now Kevin Spacey is revealing that he is now homeless and living in hotels.
Oh, no.
Yes, living in Airbnbs. He told The Telegraph in an interview he has literally no home. And that is because his financial situation is not great after this whole scandal, sexual assault scandal. And he eventually was acquitted. These accusations were by 4 men in the UK. It never got to the point of bankruptcy. He's saying that he did nothing wrong. But, you know, House of Cards, Gone.
Man.
Yes, all of that.
That was a great show.
All right, well, that is your Yee Tea. When we come back, ask Yee any advice that you might need from me and B-Dot.
Let's do it.
We got your back, 800-292-5150. We ate, we're full, and we're ready to give advice. All right, 800-292-5150. Chris Brown and Bryson Tiller. Ray J's better than Bryson Tiller, but not Chris Brown. He claims. It depends. It's way up.
Whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts. All you should know. This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with B-Dot for Ask Yee.
Good job,
Now,
B-Dot.
this one person called. She's anonymous. She left a message. She's a delivery person, and when she went to drop off a delivery, they started berating her and saying racial things to her. But she's getting the runaround when she tries to report it.
The person that I did the delivery for appeared intoxicated and verbally assaulted me, was calling me racial slurs. Well, I reported this to the company, and they have kind of been giving me the runaround. And at this point, I'm like considering taking legal action. Should I do that? Would it even be like worth my time?
I do think that it is worth it to file a report and document things when they happen.
Of course.
And I understand that sometimes you get the runaround because they probably count on the fact that people aren't going to put that much effort into it and just say, forget it, nothing's going to happen anyway.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's right. If you have the person's information who did this to you, I would want to go on the record with it. And I couldn't imagine working or being contracted by a company that doesn't care that I'm not safe.
Right. It's crazy that a person's going to disparage you when you have all their information.
I have your address.
I have your address, sir. I know where you live.
Have you seen those packages that blow up?
Yeah.
I would go right back there and leave a package at the house so when they open it, poof, all in their face.
Right.
No, but seriously, I do think that's important because sometimes there's a pattern of behavior with certain companies, and you want to make sure that not just for you, but for everybody else that you're reporting what's going on. And then they could take retaliatory action against you now. Like, let's just say this person goes and does a report who yelled racial slurs at you, harassed you, and verbally assaulted you. And then now you're not able to get work because of something that they did and said. It's important that you protect yourself.
Right. There should be some sort of HR policy, whether you're in an office or out of an office. So that shouldn't be tolerated.
I understand it's an annoying, long process, but just take the time that it takes to do that. I would contact my company. I know somebody right now who is in the middle of a lawsuit against their company, and the company is just trying to settle. And guess what? If they're not taking what you told them seriously and went to them about this, then
you take them to the bank.
That's like their worst nightmare too. If they think that you're going to do something like that, a lot of times they may just want to settle. But if you're in the right in a situation like this, and they're not even trying to have conversations with you about it or let you know what the protocol is, that's something that's on them, not on you.
For sure.
All right. Well, 800-292-5150. If you have questions for Ask Yee, we're always here to help you out. As you can see, it don't matter what it's about.
Yep.
I'm going to get one of them exploding packages. Because,
Don't put it at my door, Angela.
No. From if anybody tries to steal one of mine. All right. And when we come back, we have a special guest joining us today. Congressman James Clyburn from South Carolina will be here. He's got a new book out called The First Eight. And he's talking about history and how it's repeating itself now. All right. It's way up.
And I'm back. We're about to do this. One of the most famous women in radio. We're talking about Angela Yee. You're way up with Angela Yee. Please believe that.
What's up is Way Up with Angela Yee, and we have Congressman James E. Clyburn with us today. And you also have this book, The First Eight, A Personal History of the Pioneering Black Congressman Who Shaped a Nation. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
This is a great history lesson for me, not being from South Carolina and understanding the relevance and the huge role that South Carolina has played when it comes to civil rights. This was important as a read for me. I'm from New York, right? Mm-hmm. And so even like the Confederate flag still being placed amongst the flags, and that was something that you wanted to fight against.
Right.
But you got a letter in 1987 signed by a larger than you think group. It told you to, they've heard you run your mouth about our flag on the State House long enough. Best to shut your mouth before somebody pops a bullet between your eyes. Right. I couldn't even imagine getting a letter or letters, because I'm sure you've had several instances, but you framed that.
Yeah. If you go to my office in Columbia right now, you see that. But that's the way I did things in South Carolina. And so this book was all about that.
Yes, The First Eight.
The First Eight.
And you made sure that you also hung up their portraits.
All 8 of them on the wall of my office. And what incited me to do the book was visitors to my office. One group came one day and they saw these pictures and asked me, I thought you were the first black person to serve in Congress from South Carolina. And I kind of playfully said, oh no, before I was first, there were 8.
Right now, I'm talking to Congressman James Clyburn from South Carolina, and his book, The First Eight, is available. Media plays such an important role, and I feel like there's more misinformation than ever just because there's so much access for anybody to write anything. And it's so hard to understand as an average person what's real and what's not.
This is not new by the middle. People don't realize this because most people don't think about these things. But we just heard a proposal coming from this president saying that what he would like to see to address affordable housing
is a 50-year mortgage.
50-year mortgage.
Which is insane. We'll never have equity. You'll never own your home. The banks will get rich.
Absolutely.
Right.
Now, you watch and see how many people go out here and start talking about the 50-year mortgage. It means you buy a $400,000 house, and over that 50-year period of the mortgage, it's about $1.2 million that you pay for the house. Now, subtract $400,000 from $1.2 million, you got $800,000 that's going to somebody. Who is that somebody, or who are those somebodies that will make all the money off the $800,000 house? And you would never have equity in the house. You would never be able to pass equity to your children.
Interest rates would be crazy on that, the longer the loan is.
That's exactly right. Now, that's not new. When Social Security first came online in the 1930s, it was regarded as the greatest poverty program ever. But when Social Security went online, people who were in domestic employment or people who were in agricultural employment were not allowed into Social Security. 65% of the black folks in this country were in those two fields. But that's not the worst, because at the time, they would set the retirement age at 65. What was life expectancy of black people in the 1930s?
Ooh.
58, which meant no black person was ever going to get the benefit, theoretically. Now, some people live beyond 55, but theoretically, you were not supposed to get the benefit. So what it means, you can pay all your life into Social Security, but by the time you get to the year, you're going to be dead.
Congressman James Clyburn is joining me today. His book, The First 8, is out right now. And when we come back, we have more with the Congressman.
We're about to do this. Yeah.
Yo.
More Way Up with Angela Yee on now. You know who it is. You know who it is.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and I am here with Congressman Jim Clyburn, a.k.a. James Clyburn. You know, he's been doing this for over 30 years, and he's got a new book out, The First 8, A Personal History of the Pioneering Black Congressman Who Shaped a Nation. When you really see these stories about the Ku Klux Klan, how they came up into existence, and the tactics that they were using to make sure that voices weren't heard, I feel like sometimes we don't fight hard enough today.
You're right about that. And what we have to do, and what this book is all about, is showing you that this is not new.
Right.
Back then, when they formed all of these, they call them the Rifle Clubs, the Ku Klux Klan, but we now got the Proud Boys. Mm-hmm. They're there by other names. When they did this back in the 1870s, at the time that this book covers, they told everybody, wear red shirts.
The red shirts.
They were called the red shirts. Mm-hmm. Today, wear red caps or red ties.
MAGA.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. And I'll tell you something else. You might be wondering, why is it this president is calling on the National Guard? Read this book, and you will see
how the National Guard
was used. The so-called Hamlin Massacre, it was all about the National Guards. Mm-hmm. And these confrontations by ICE, these are the same kinds of confrontations that were used in these 1870s. So, as I said, I'm in the middle of writing this book, and all of a sudden, this stuff starts happening.
Right now, I'm talking to Congressman James Clyburn from South Carolina, and his book, The First 8, is available. The Amnesty Act, you talk about that, and the comparison to the Amnesty Act and the January 6th insurrection.
And all those people who led the insurrections against the government were pardoned by President Andrew Johnson. As soon as Abraham Lincoln was murdered, he issued pardons for all those people. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah, it sure does. 2021. And you were there at the Capitol. You had to evacuate at that time.
Right.
How is it sitting in the same spaces with people that you know? I mean, I know it's part of what comes with the job, but mentally, how is that for you?
Tough. There's some people that I don't sit with.
So what do you think needs to happen now? Just because we're in the midst of all of this, what should we be looking for to happen now, would you say?
Can I be basic just for a moment?
Yeah.
I stayed married to the same woman for 58 years. We had a lot of disagreements. You do not have to have unanimous thought to have unity. My late wife and I were always unified. What we do know is that it's us against the world. And that's the basic stuff you have to apply to politics. And so I think that what we have to do in politics is learn. You are not going to get 100% of what you want out of this process. So you balance the interests. He says, okay, I'm getting 10% of what this party over here is offering me 10%. This party over here is offering me 70%. Which would you take?
Right.
So why do you make your decisions about the 70% party based upon the 10% that you get from the other side?
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming through. This was such an honor to have you. The First 8, A Personal History of the Pioneering Black Congressman Who Shaped a Nation. I learned so much from reading this. I thank you for that. And I thank you for coming here today.
I appreciate it.
Check out my full interview, and it was really fun and amazing for me and educational with Congressman James Clyburn on my YouTube channel, Way Up With Yee. And when we come back, y'all have the last word.
Tap in and get your voice heard. What the word is. Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Me and my guy B-Dot are here today.
Good job, B-Dot. I got itis, Angela.
Listen, you came on a good day.
Man.
Because we actually had It's All Love food truck up here today, and they fed us well.
Very well.
But thank you so much to It's All Love. They are based out in New Jersey. And of course, thank you to Congressman James Clyburn for joining us. His book, The First 8, A Personal History of the Pioneering Black Congressman Who Shaped a Nation. Make sure you pick that up. He definitely is like a wealth of education and information that we, by the way, very badly need. So many stories I had never heard before.
Yep.
Check out that full interview on my YouTube channel, Way Up with Yee. And you know, people are going to see Brandy and Monica. They're actually in New York. When I tell you Maynard was beating us down for tickets.
Oh, wow.
Got him. And you know Ray J's in town. But anyway, this is your show, so you have the last word.
Hey, Angela. I just wanted to let Mr. Clyburn know Lucille Dorsey said to tell him hi. She's like 103, my grandmother.
Hi, yes, I'm a parent of a child that goes to Merity Christian Elementary School, and I just want to shine a light on a spiritual education teacher named Miss Gordon. She's an amazing teacher. Ever since my son started school, he's been saying more words. Did I not mention that he has autism? And she's doing an excellent job with these kids. I just wanted to shine a light on her. Miss Gordon, you're doing a great job, and I hope you have many years to be the perfect, beautiful teacher that you are.
Going way up, turn up with Angela Yee.